This video covers how to use the Annual View tab on the management page of SnapPlus version 3. The Annual View tab is similar to the cropping grid from SnapPlus version 2 desktop. This is a way to select a crop year and see one row or multiple rows for each field that you have crops planned in the selected year. Note that if you do not have any crops planned for some of your fields, those fields will not show up in the list. You only see rows for fields where you have crops currently planned. This table has many different columns. One of the first things to know is that you can customize which columns you see by clicking on the gear button here and Show and Hide Columns. This allows you to select any columns that you don't need to see to remove them and potentially free up some space on your screen. Columns that you've hidden will have this icon that has the eyeball crossed out. You can always add these back by clicking again, and they will be returned to your table. The Annual View table is also sortable. You can sort by any of the column headers by clicking on it. This allows you to sort by plant season, by crop, or any of these other options in order to organize the rows in a way that works for your process. Sorting by the N, P, or K over and under columns can be an easy way to see which fields still need to have nutrient applications planned to fulfill the crop needs. Keep in mind that nutrient applications are also possible from this screen. We simply need to select the field and crop that we'd like to add or review applications, and then go to the upper right-hand corner and open the Nutrient Applications tab. This will open up information about the field that we have selected, and we can adjust or add nutrient applications as needed from here. Another option we have for this table is to filter it to make it shorter. If you're working on a farm that has many different fields, you may prefer to sort or group and work that way. The way to access the filters to do that is through this gear button on the side, and you can click Filters. This allows you to add one or multiple filters in order to determine which rows are displayed on this Annual View table. In my example, I will select Crop and Tillage. Notice that this adds two different controls to the right side of my screen where I can select different options. In my case, I'd like to look at all of my alfalfa fields, which includes the seeding fields and the established years. I can select multiple options by clicking on them in the list, and they will appear in the crop banner here. Next, if I wanted to filter by tillage, I could select any tillage options and add filters to the table to see only rows that have both the crop selected and the tillage selected. These filters will stay in place, and you can get rid of them to see all of your fields again by clicking on the X buttons. That will return all of the different rows that you have available in this table. Note that you can also filter this table by group and subfarm. In my example, I have several different groups set up. When you select a group, the table is filtered to include only the fields that are members of that group. You can click on Group again and click All in order to see all of your fields. Note that you can also make changes to crop details from the Annual View. For example, if you'd like to change the tillage, you can select the Tillage drop-down and make your new selection from the list.